Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another end of the trading week market video here. Not a really great week of trading, just kind of a very odd week. A lot of ups and downs for no real reason. Today, looking at the market here, kind of red overall, but again, very choppy trading day. The market was green in the morning and then dipped pretty much for no reason that I saw in terms of the news in the middle of the day, then rallied back towards the end of the day. So some stocks ended up staying red, some ended up staying green, as you can see. Semis had a good day today. There was some good news out on the semiconductor shortage. I think the administration is going to look into trying to resolve that. Big stocks like tech stocks, kind of flat or red. I mean, Facebook had a pretty rough day, down almost 3%. Tesla down 0.9%. Amazon down 2.3%. Financials, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal didn't have a great day. Healthcare was down. So kind of a weird day. Entertainment, telecom, just a weird day. Even gaming, EA and Activision Blizzard down today. But let's talk about Riot. We haven't taken a look at this stock. Usually when we talk about crypto, we've been covering Marathon Patent Group a lot. Let's take a look at Riot Blockchain because that's been going up more than Marathon. So taking a look at Robinhood here, you can see Marathon had a great day today. Riot also up almost 15%, 4.86%. And look at this, as I'm making this video, it's up another 4% or just thereabouts after hours. On the week, kind of a choppy ride, but overall up and to the right, up 34% on the week. On the month, over 222%. 3 months, over 1,200%. On the year, I mean, this thing has gone vertical on the year. You're up 4,600 and just about 42%. So absolutely crazy. Even the options are going to be extra juicy on Riot. Let's just take a look. If you want to sell some puts for the following Friday, February 26th, you are going to collect, wow, $1,090 in premium at the money, and you have to put up $7,300 in capital. Wow, Riot has really risen very fast. $73. That's almost as much as AMD or Micron, but your return on risk right now for a weekly is going to be almost 15%. So extra juicy right now. Now let's take a look at some milestones that were hit today in terms of crypto. And that is this article right here in terms of the Motley Fool titled Riot Blockchain, Canaan, and the 9 stock all soared today as Bitcoin becomes a $1 trillion asset. So we are hitting all-time highs again. We can see Bitcoin has surpassed $53,700 a coin, and that puts its market cap over $1 trillion. And like we've been reporting on the channel here, when Bitcoin goes up, it takes all the crypto stocks with it. That includes Riot, includes Mara, Canaan, the 9, Grayscale, Bitcoin Trust. I mean, you name it. All these crypto stocks soar once Bitcoin soars. So if we go through this article, it's a really good article. Kind of does a good breakdown, a lot of stats here. But we've covered this already on the channel. Tesla is investing in Bitcoin. Other companies like MicroStrategy are also investing in Bitcoin. In fact, MicroStrategy is buying pretty much another $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. And if you saw my last video, they're trying to buy more Bitcoin than is even available right now. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. But not only that, it's not just Bitcoin, right? Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, they're all soaring with it in this just overall cryptocurrency craze that's going on right now. Here's another article I want to show you. This one has a lot of good information in my opinion. This one is out of Investor Place. It's a little bit of an older article, came out earlier this week, but this is the question that's on everyone's mind, right? Bitcoin is going to crash. The big question is when. So obviously at the time of this article, Bitcoin was only at 47K. We just know that it's obviously gone up much more than that in this week alone. We know about Tesla. We know about MicroStrategy. We know that Square and PayPal and MasterCard are trying to get into the kind of cryptocurrency payment model as well. But take a look at this. Bitcoin launched over 10 years ago in 2009. Bitcoin was $1 exactly a decade ago. And then that means that Bitcoin has appreciated 4.7 million% in the past decade, in the past 10 years. And there are few assets in the history of mankind to show that kind of appreciation. And as we all know, Bitcoin has created millionaires. But as this article says, it wasn't without volatility. In fact, volatility and crashes both have been a key part to the Bitcoin experience. And many of those crashes started in environments similar to this one, when all seemed well and future upside almost appeared guaranteed. kind of feels like what we are in right now. And just doing a little bit of a deep dive in terms of the history of Bitcoin crashes, we all know what happened a few years ago. That was pretty much the latest crash. But really, the meat of the article is this, where they talk about the catalysts. And they're saying there are 3 catalysts that could trigger the decline of Bitcoin in 2021. And the first is just a depreciation in other asset classes. So like we've said, other stocks like Riot and Mara have gone up. We've even seen parabolic moves in GameStop and these Reddit stocks, they call it, like AMC, Nokia. We've seen commodities take off like gold and silver. Even Dogecoin, which obviously started as a joke, now has a market cap of $9 billion. So it's expected that there's going to be crashes elsewhere, not just necessarily in crypto, but just in the stock market or commodities in general. So that obviously might take the crypto market down with it. And then you also have the new Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, and she's over time raised concerns about crypto, including Bitcoin. So she can obviously kind of not block, but prevent some good catalysts from happening. So for example, there's always been chatter about a Bitcoin or crypto ETF. Now, obviously, she can try and prevent that or halt that. And then lastly, there's a possibility that Bitcoin itself has run too far, meaning, right now, it seems like people are just, it says right here, joining for the fun, or they're FOMOing into it. And there might be some weak hands that have now jumped in on the crypto craze. And these people aren't necessarily the type to ride out long-term volatility. They just want to get in because it's the cool thing to do now, hopefully make some money and then get out. Now, there are some arguments why we're not going to crash and we're just going to stay pumping Bitcoin and crypto in general. And it's for a few reasons, in that the investor can believe in both Bitcoin will crash again and also that Bitcoin is still worth owning right now. And then also the crash may happen, but it may be a long ways off. And then obviously we could have some more upside after the crash anyway, just like we did after the most recent crash back in 2017-ish. Now, there's also the argument that you don't want to try and time the stock market, right? Same thing with Bitcoin. Might be a fool's errand, they call it, trying to time the stock market, which is notoriously impossible, as they say in this article. And this article finishes off saying, really, there's no unreasonable argument here, but crypto holders need to at least understand that we've been here before. Short-term bursts of optimism like we're seeing now almost always are followed by a reversal. I don't believe this time will be any different. There remains to see how steep that reversal is and from what point it begins. And that's really the question that we're all wondering, right? Where is the top and how much are we going to drop? So let me know if you agree or disagree with this article. Let me know if you own any cryptocurrency coins or if you own any stocks, you own shares or options. Let's take a look at Riot on TradingView here. And I mean, it's basically impossible at this point to do TA because it's just been like a rocket ship ever since the early February trading days, where there's really no levels of support or resistance you can draw right now, just because it's just been moving up, up, up all day long. There's just not a lot of price action here. I mean, the last area of support, in my opinion, that can probably draw probably somewhere around, $27, around $27.50 before it just took off to the moon there. So we'll have to wait and see, where's the top. But like I said, Riot was up another 15% today. It seems like every single day you're up 10% or more. And every single day I ask myself, well, is this the top? I don't want to FOMO into this. I don't know. I mean, even the RSI is still overbought, but it's actually down from where it was on February 17th because we had a red day yesterday. Who knows? Let me know what your opinions are. Let's end the video looking at the option flow data to see what the big money, the smart money supposedly, was doing with Riot Blockchain today. So here's Sweepcast, one of the options flow platforms that I'm trading out here. You can see overall 40 calls came in on Riot, 16 puts. However, the sentiment was actually overall bearish, 57%. And that's because it looks at whether these options were taken at the bid or the mid price or the ask price. And it tries to figure out the sentiment based on that, whether it was a bullish call or a bearish call. Because with option flow, you see the option, but you actually don't know if it was a bought option or a sold option. But this program tries to figure that out based on if it was at the bid, at the mid price, or the ask price. I've sorted these by the largest dollar value amount. You can see the biggest order was for $2 million. The second biggest was for $1 million. And this program thinks that they were both bullish. They were both call options, but actually you can see one was for a 25 strike. The other one was for a 30 strike. So they're both in the money. But based on this program, it says, see, this option was at the ask price and this one as well. So it thinks that these were actually bullish plays. Let me know. I mean, there's a lot of big money here. And like I said, the two biggest options were bullish. However, out of all the options, 57% of them actually had bearish sentiment. It seems like everyone is just kind of hoping it goes higher and higher, but it seems like everyone has one foot out the door waiting for the reversal. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Make sure you join the Discord server if you're not in there already. Add me on Twitter, StockTwits, Instagram, and Reddit. Most importantly, I hope you ended the week green, and I hope we have another green week next week. I'll see you on the moon.